Hello everyone, welcome to episode 2 of my Star Wars Battlefront Let's Play series. I'm going to try to pick up where we left off last time. I've given myself a couple of hours to get over the trash that I was talking about last time. That's right, we're on Kashyyyk. Already forgot. Let's see what he says. Oh, he talks to me. Oh, well, that's the Emperor, or it's supposed to be. I'll read it anyway because I think that's a little too hard to understand. The Wookiees are infringing on our trade rights. I think that we might be in the wrong. I think that our rights might be wrongs. It's time to teach them a lesson. Yeah, anytime you tell someone that it's time to teach them a lesson, that's not a good sign. Destroy the Wookiee. Another red flag. The word destroy. Destroy the Wookiee trade settlement on Kashyyyk. Ooh, and settlements. Don't destroy settlements. That's got bad connotations, baby. That's some bad history right there. Our new super battle droids are now available. Ooh, yeah, I love those. I might try out one of those instead of doing my sniper, since I don't do too well with the sniper. Count Dooku will assist you in this battle. So this is kind of peep 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 peep, flush, poop 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 poop, peep 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 peep, flush. This is kind of whoa, super zoom, flush. This is kind of similar to the actual events of the movie, then, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right or am I right? Man, I love this place. I played on a Kashyyyk map on Contractors. They have a Kashyyyk map, and it doesn't look anything like this. I think it's more so the next Kashyyyk level. Oh, wait a second. There are spaceships over here that, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty badass at. No! No! I ran all that way back. And you don't run very fast. Wait, can I side... Okay, so let's see here. Things are moving at a certain speed. Let's capture that speed. And now... Yeah, we move faster actually doing this. But then I don't get to actually have my finger on my joystick, which means that it's going to drift a bit more prominently. Oh, wow, we're still fighting yellows, right? Yellows are supposed to be neutral, but in this case, yellows are our baddies. Oh, they're the Wookiees, dang. So we really are... So we fought the Gungans, which are the natives of Naboo. Now we're fighting Wookiees, which are the natives of Kashyyyk. So we're really making a name for ourselves, aren't we? I wonder if you can play as the clone troopers here. I guess not, because there are no clone troopers here yet. We're not fighting the clone troopers. But I know in Galactic Conquest, that's aw, son of a gun. I'm gonna move this just a tad bit closer to me. Hold on one second. There we go. Now I can clip out as much as I want. And I'm going to go back to the sniper rifle because I just prefer it. Yeah, I suck at it, but whenever I do get kills, it's much more satisfying. And I thoroughly enjoy the satisfaction of sniping people. I do wish still, though, even more satisfying than sniper kills are auto-aim kills. I would much prefer to have... Oh my gosh. He just went a tumbling and a bumbling. Alright, I don't have a very... Oh god, no. I shouldn't have gotten out in the open. Can these bamboo sticks keep me cover? I think they can... Yeah! Yeah, thank you for standing still long enough for me to actually aim and fire. Ouch, wait, behind me? You son of a gun. Okay, so I see that the kills are on top, and the deaths are on bottom. Deaths? Devs? Devs? What a great show was Devs. Do you guys like sci-fi? I think the same person who made Devs made Ex Machina, and I think they also made... Is that someone, or is that... I think that the red crosshair is a bit liberal. Oh, God! Okay, I panicked out. Didn't keep my aim. Oh, okay, they're right there. Oh my gosh. See, like that flick is Halo Reach coming back to me. See, I probably suck at Halo now, but it used to be that flick would guarantee me a headshot every time. I had mastered where, the sensitivity that I played at, oh gosh, and I don't even remember what sensitivity I used to play at. So I would definitely be terrible now. I would probably take me a while to figure out where I was. I think I went all 10. I know that on Call of Duty it's like goes up to 14, which doesn't make much sense, but hey, whatever. But on Halo, I think it goes up to 10, and I even at one point, because I was so happy with my sensitivity on Halo, that I tried to look up a conversion for Call of Duty, and I couldn't find anything. So if you guys, if you guys know anything about those sensitivities, tell me what the conversion is between Call of Duty and Halo. I think that Call of Duty has a little bit of that velocity. Aw, son of a gun. Son of a gun. I wanted that kill. Has a little bit of that velocity turn that Skyrim has. I haven't played Skyrim yet today. I'm not sure that I will. I think that I've got a good bank of Skyrim episodes saved up, so that I think I can play this for a little bit. Oh, hey, did someone throw something at me? I heard the... sound. Yeah, you. Did you throw something at me? Oh, hey there. Yeah! What a pal, dude. What a great pal. Oh. So the bamboo really offers no cover whatsoever. I can just shoot right through it, right? Right? I don't know. I was also going to have this be the first Let's Play series that I ever showed my face during because I went out and bought a camcorder today, but I bought the wrong SD card. I bought one that was too big. I was thinking the bigger the better, and I bought one for 256 gigs, and it requires a maximum of half of that. So, oh, son of a gun. So, oh gosh, he's got a big old gun. Wait, I can't aim very well. But, so you'll be spared my face for one more day. I think I already, actually, didn't I make that joke earlier? I might not have. I recorded a little bit, and then decided not to keep it because I realized that my camera, I tried to hook it up to my computer so that I could actually record just to my hard drive, but I think that wound up not working. Oh, man. Oh, that's gonna be too hard. When I see the red crosshair, I think that I can just get, oh, son of a gun. I think that I can just get a shot off. What's happening? Oh, wow. Whoa, that's a really cool gun. Oh my gosh, he totally bit the dust. Bit the dirt? Ate dirt? What do you call it? Bit the bubbles. As in SpongeBob speak. Love SpongeBob. How do I get... There we go. So yeah, I recorded a little bit, and then I restarted it because I realized that the moment that I started recording on the other platforms, on OBS and Audacity, it stopped recording my camera. I don't know why exactly, but, you know, I hardly ever know why. And nothing seems to go easy for me the very first time. It always seems like I have to go through a troubleshooting phase. Well, like the first time that I tried to do this, actually, no, I'm lying to you. First time that I tried to do this, it went very smoothly. I recorded my first episode on Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, and I think it went very well. However, shortly thereafter, I tried to upgrade my situation by... Oh my gosh, this is loud. I just realized that I'm, like, blowing out my eardrums. I tried to set up an inverter, and I realized that I needed to have a much more powerful inverter. After that, I needed to hook it up to the car battery instead of my 12-volt out vehicle out. After that, it was, I think, the microphone that cut out a little bit. I'm not sure why. Then it was the game audio that cut out. Lots of things. Also, oh yeah, Ori was a problem too, because I think that my computer, despite me setting in the settings it to not lower the quality based on power saving settings, it still did, and Ori had a horrible frame rate. I'm not sure if you remember that. I'm not sure if anyone watching this watched Ori. I think we're like 2 Let's Plays later now, and at 1 Let's Watch. Go watch my Let's Watch. Go watch my Wet Watch. Go do it. Do it right now. No, if you haven't checked that out yet, definitely do check it out. Let me know if it's something that I should continue doing, or if it's something that I should cancel forever and leave off with A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I'm loving that show so much. So much more than I thought that I would. Where's this last Wookiee? He is really, like, Ramboing out in this little hut here. I'm gonna get him. Boom. We won! Yay! Super easy. Super duper duper easy. What a peaceful little place, too. I really wish that I could have shown you my flying skills. Oh, I got a message. I don't know that I'll check that yet. Oh my gosh, Count Dooku romped booty, dude. Didn't die once. Actually captured 1 command post. I haven't captured a single... The whole point of this game is to capture command posts, and I haven't done a single one. Okay, Battle of Geonosis. Wow, we're already on Geonosis? I think this is the last one. This might be a 2 episode per war deal? I don't know. There might be more after Geonosis, I can't remember. The Separatist army is amassing on Geonosis. Destroy them before they escape. Destroy the Techno-Union ships. Techno. That was supposed to be Techno base drop. To prevent them, the Separatists, from escaping, Master Windu will... Oh, wait. So now we're playing as the clone troopers. Very nice. So you get a little bit of... You get a taste of both. You get the best of both worlds, as so beautifully put by Miley Cyrus. Do you remember her music was amazing? Did you guys watch Hannah Montana? That was a funny show, I thought, back in the day. I'm sure if I rewatched it now, it would be just terrible. That was a funny show. It was good music, and the movie was actually good, I thought, back in the day. I haven't watched it in, like, at least a decade. I'd say more than that. And I don't know her music now. I know I heard Wrecking Ball, which was... That's a great song. It was just a little too early. We weren't ready for those types of songs yet, I don't think, with that instrumentation, those synths. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this is from the movie, isn't it? I wonder if I can show this on YouTube, because it is a part of the movie, and I'm not sure what the regulations on that are. I also don't know the regulations on Netflix shows. I blur out the background of what I'm watching on A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Oh. Flush! Peep, 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 peep. Boom, 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 boom. Flush. Peep, 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 peep. Boom, 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 boom. Flush. Oh, yeah, my boys. Should I go? I think I'll still go. I really like the way that this one sounds. I actually really, really like the way that this one sounds. That, yeah. But I think that I will go with the classic sharpshooter. And I think this one only has, one zoom. Lame. The droids are the best. Let's be for real. You have a 90% advantage as a droid over these guys. I do like the way they talk, though. Oh, gosh, yeah, because of those things. I forgot that I have to be afraid of those now. Oh, my gosh, I suck. Oh, my gosh, Ooh, that kind of ruled. Oh, my gosh, I rule. These guys are kind of like little grasshoppers. They're hard to hit. I used to catch grass. Oh, my gosh. Mace Windu just tearing through them. Just ripping ass. Uh-oh, okay. But I used to catch grasshoppers to feed my spider. And a lot of people I know are afraid of grasshoppers, and I don't quite understand that. Please, 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 please. Yeah, 1 kill so far, baby. Oh, you're new. Oh, ooh, you're a bad guy. You're a bad guy. Let me throw stuff at you. Bad guys get thrown at. Oh, sorry, bud. Didn't mean to whack you in the face with my grenade. And now we switch to this. Oh, that's not a grenade. And my little guy will get you too. I like the way his little laser sounds. Uh-oh, he's trapped. He's trapped. Okay, he's back at it again. Oh, and he died. Oh, is this guy actually piloted by anyone? He's just kind of hanging out. Is he stuck in something? Should I, like, try to bop him a little? Oh, God, a grenade! That was a friendly grenade, too. Oh, hey. I can use you and just throw infinite stuff at him, can't I? Isn't that what you are? No, I need one of those call droids. This is a tough buddy, though. I think I'll just kind of bail on him, maybe. I'll pick up some ammo here, and then I'm just gonna kind of bail on you. And get back to my story. What was my story? The whole reason that I bought the camera was because I'm puppy sitting my dog right now. She's actually laying in the yard right behind me in my car. Or not in my car, but she's lying behind the car, outside. I finally got that sentence out. Oh God. No. Oh, you son of a gun. That's a death sentence, dude. Once those dudes lock on, it's a death sentence. It wasn't even him. It wasn't even the droideka. Wow. Well, I'm just plain all wrong then. But I was going to show you my doggo. And then I even said, I don't know if this was when I first turned it on, or whenever I later realized that it wouldn't work, that I said that even if it doesn't work, I'll show you a video of her, because I would, even if I wasn't able to put it in my video, if I thought the problem would be my computer wouldn't be able to hold that much information for long enough to run through Clipchamp, but it turns out that it never even got past the camera. And I'm not even positive that that's the issue. It does say on there that it handles a maximum of, what's 256 divided by 2? 128? Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Oh no, because the next one down to 64. That's right, 128. It said that it handled a max of 128 gigs, and I put one in there with a storage of 256. So, kind of my fault, you know. But to be fair, I bought them. I bought that Vivitar. I already forgot what it's called. Sigitar. I bought that, and then I just went straight over to buy the SD cards, and it said on the instruction manual. Oh God, we're losing so bad. It said on the instruction manual that it took a maximum of that. So, like, how was I supposed to open it up, look at the instruction manual, and then go back and buy an SD card? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. It should have said on the box, and it didn't say on the box. I checked. Please don't double check me. Please don't prove me wrong. Alright. I love these guys. I like the way... My mother had lots of Star Wars crushes when she was a kid. She thought that, she really had a crush on Chewbacca. Weird, right? My mom's a furry. She really had a crush on these guys recently. Like, when we watched them all together as a family, she said she liked the way they, like, that speech. She loved that language, and she thought it was quote-unquote sexy. How wrong is that? How twisted, right? Not that she finds that, like, language sexy, but that I know what my mother finds sexy. Isn't that horrible? Also, I guess she really likes hairy guys, which explains my dad. Got him. If you've seen my dad, I'm not gonna name drop, because I want to make a name for myself, and he's already got, like, tons of subscribers. It's crazy. My mother, too. My parents are daggone famous YouTubers, and I'm down here struggling. It's my generation that should be the YouTubers, right? Then again, they are just pretty entertaining people. And I love playing Putt Putt and Demio and Contractors and warplanes, and is that it? No, there's one more. What is it? What is it? What's the other game we play on VR? Oh no! Come on. Dang, we play one more, but I don't remember what it is. I love playing those games with my dad, and I think that we, especially me, him, and my uncle, Jose, are all very, very funny when we play together. But the problem is that I don't know, I think the dynamic would change if we turned on recording. I act very different on these recordings than I do. Like, the moment that I turn them off, I think, why was I acting like that? Why am I such an idiot whenever the cameras are rolling? But whenever I'm just like hanging out, I feel like I can actually be funny. I feel like I can actually be quick-witted. I can actually, which then again, usually when I'm quick-witted, I'm just in the company of someone. I'm just hanging out. So it's not like I have to think about playing or try to play well or anything like that. I'm just, my whole game is being funny. It's not like I have to play a game and be funny. No, the name of the game is just entertaining the people I'm hanging out with. And therefore it's very much easier. I should prepare jokes. Maybe what I should do is record this gameplay, me playing this game, and then not record me talking over it, but record me later, at a later point, so that way I'm not playing the game. Would that feel too weird? I think that would feel weird because I wouldn't react to anything in the game. And if I did react to anything in the game, it would be very disingenuous. We're gonna die. We're gonna lose. Boop. I like these guys that... There's a song that oh gosh, dang it. In my song, you should go check it out. Actually, I'll just like play a little bit of it. In my song, 11/8. This part right here, I'll play it right now. I think that sounds like these things. Now I'll try to find a sound effect of them and play it now. Can you hear the similarity? But yeah, that's one of my favorite songs that I've made. I don't like the way it's mixed at all. But I hardly like the way that any of my songs are mixed, to be honest. I think that I'm pretty terrible at actually producing my music. But it's one of my favorite songs, lyrics and musicality-wise. I really love music theory, and I think that my melodies are sound. It's just their execution. I'm just so bad at mixing. The problem with this one was that, for some reason, it had like way too much low end. And when I cut that back, I think I might have overdone it. I couldn't get like... It sounds too quiet, okay? At -14 LUFS, which I think is what YouTube requires your music to be at, it sounds way too quality. Way too quality. Doesn't sound quality enough. Sounds way too hot, way too bumpin'. No, that's the problem, is that it just sounds too quiet, I think. And I don't know where I'm getting these... I don't know if it's muddy. I don't know if it's got too much sharp noises. I don't know where the frequency energy is at. I don't know what frequency the energy is all at. But it's somewhere, and it's removing the punch. Maybe it needs more mids. I don't know. It is a piano heavy, and I know that piano is meant to be played quietly. And these I actually hit with some velocity, the notes, the keys. So maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's got too much velocity behind the keys. Oh my gosh, we're going to lose. We're literally going to lose, and I cannot believe it. Let me try capturing this. Oh, hi. Oh, I can't. Oh my gosh, I suck. Hey, thank you for dying. Just pretty much dying for me, because I don't think I ever hit you. Yeah, we are capturing a command post. Let me try and do an impression. Let's see here. After oh, I missed it. Let me not talk for just a moment whenever he is about to say it. I'll talk until then, though. And I'll kill this guy for that guy. Helped you out. I got your back, bro. Hey. We've captured a command post. That was terrible. I suck at impressions. I thought that I was like somewhat decent, and then I heard this back. I just watched, actually today, the episode where I did the... I'm Morgan Freeman. No, I can do better than that. I'm Morgan Freeman. Andy Dufresne. I hope. Nah, it's still terrible. I can hear it now, too. That's what's crazy, man. It's just like with music, though. I thought that I was like a somewhat decent singer, and then I started recording myself, and then I realized, oh my god, I'm actually terrible. And now I've gotten used to it again, where oh no! I'll just hide. Will he roll around and get me? Because he could so easily, like, oh no, he is going to. Uh-oh, actually, that's perfect. You can't reach me. Is there a guy coming around the table? I don't really care about him. I think that I can avoid dying from him if this guy would just turn into a little ball again. Come on. Do it. You know you want to. Oh, where'd he go? Oh. Yeah! God, droids are dumb. That's how we're gonna beat AI, dude. You think that AI is gonna, like, outsmart us, dude? It can't even figure out hands. Isn't it super interesting that hands, I find... I'm gonna cry. I don't know why that sounded like that. But anyway... I find it so interesting that I find one of the hardest things to draw are hands. Because of the many angles and shapes and all the different, like, poses. It's pretty much a human being. I mean, think human beings have what, 4 limbs and 1 head? Hands are like miniature that's. You've got 4 fingers and 1 thumb. So it's literally like having to learn to draw a human all over again just for 1 little bit of their arm. Son of a gun, you piece of crap. We're gonna die. We're gonna lose. There's no if, and, or but about it. And I don't think that I can even turn it around by this point. So might as well goof off. This place, the city. Uh-oh, I'll kill this guy, actually. Nope, yeah! I stammered until you died. Aw, son of a gun. Dang, I zoomed in on that defeat. I got high res on that defeat. I'm gonna check my text now. Alright, I'm back. So I find it so interesting, basically, that I find drawing hands to be the hardest thing in the world, and AI finds drawing hands to be the hardest thing in the world. I wonder if AI would also have some other struggles. Like, I think that loneliness might be one of my bigger struggles. I think loneliness and guilt might be 2 of my bigger struggles. And I wonder if AI, if it became sentient, which I don't think will happen. Hot take, I don't think that we are smart enough to create something that has sentience, because no one understands what consciousness is. No one has any kind of understanding about what we are, where consciousness came from, if it's an emergent property of our brains, or if it's something that plays through our brains like a song on a radio. We have no idea, and anyone who acts like they do know are lying to you or trying to sell something. So, therefore, I don't think that we can ever create that, because we just don't know how it's made. And I do also, you might say, well, if the AI is smart enough to, create it. Here's the thing. We understand arithmetic. We suck at it, but we understand it. We know how to do it. It just takes us a while. That's why computers can do it. Yes, they can do it faster than us, but we know how to do it. Yes, you can train AI to do things that we can't do very easily. It has not yet done something that we have no understanding of. Even, oh gosh, I forget what computer system it was that discovered the other unique knots in knot mathematics. Even that, we understand how to do it. And if we actually grinded it out, we understand all the principles that go into it, basically. The computers are better at it, but we still understand it. A computer has never achieved, to my knowledge, anything that we cannot achieve, oh gosh, even if it's incredibly difficult for us. Does that make sense? There's a distinguishment that I'm trying to make, but I don't know that I'm making it well. Oh, yeah, easy. Easy, bruh. Alright, please don't spawn another one in here. They're gonna, load in here now because they see I'm capturing it. And for some reason, this one takes forever to capture. But hopefully my point came across and I don't just sound like an idiot. I am an idiot. And I have actually no understanding of neural net processors or anything like that. So please take my opinion with a grain of salt and understand that I am only just trying to think of stuff to talk about. I don't actually think that my opinion matters in the grand scheme of things. I would listen to the people who are actually, doctors or masters in the field. Obviously. It's just the same thing, whenever, some celebrity comes on and starts endorsing, a political, a presidential candidate, I'm thinking, but you are a singer. You know nothing about the electoral process, politics, governments. If you were a history buff, then maybe, but, I don't know. I just don't like it whenever people talk about that stuff, especially because politics are so volatile right now anyway. And people just willy-nilly endorsing different, just airing their opinions seems arrogant. Maybe that's exactly what I'm doing. But I don't also choose not to talk politically because it's so everywhere right now. You cannot avoid it. Every single thing that you watch, every movie, every Let's Player, every commentator, everything, you can tell because of the things they say what side they're on. And it kind of pulls you out. If you agree, that's great. If you agree with the person you're watching, then you're having a good time and, oh, hey, they agree with me too, that's very nice. But if you don't, then you're alienated immediately. And it's not like you can just, this is supposed to be your escapism, I'm not teaching anyone anything. I'm not smart enough to do anything. I am just escapism, and I might even just be sleepy time escapism, even lower on the ladder of escapism. So if someone came to me for escapism and I start talking about current events, or start trying to persuade people to believe my political viewpoints, then immediately you've lost this as a form of escapism. And also, I don't know, I totally think that I can disagree with someone and still be their friend. I had lots of friends back when I had friends at all, back when they were work friends. And I guess they weren't true friends if we're not friends anymore now that we don't work together. Wow. Anyway, I could disagree with people very, very much and, like, it not be a big deal. And I think that everyone that I've met is like that. I've never met someone and voiced an opinion and then be like, oh my gosh, well now I'm never talking to you again. But I think that if you don't know someone or you don't spend every day with someone and they disagree and they choose to make that their identity, you know, their political viewpoint, their identity, then you disagree with their identity and you're not going to have fun hanging out with them. And I don't want that to become me. Wait, is he a good guy? What's happening? Oh, it's that. These, what are they called? Hitboxes on the enemies are very lenient whenever they're changing the color of the crosshair, and very unforgiving whenever you're actually trying to snipe them. I'm doing alright though. I haven't died once yet. We're still losing though. I don't understand that. I'm like raging. I'm rampaging on these fools. Oh wait, I have to destroy the Techno-Union ships. That's right. Let's see here. Can I do that? How do I... Oh, okay. Oh, I love that sound. Is that a satisfying thing for me to copy? I don't know how to destroy these Techno-Union ships. Do I need to get in the ships? Do I need to get in the Techno-Union ships to destroy the Techno-Union ships? Like Thanos? I'm gonna call him Thor. That was a great movie. See, like that, I'm totally okay with, like, talking about my opinions, but it's just that, oh my gosh, it's just everywhere. And I know how it feels to be, like, thoroughly enjoying something, and then you find out you disagree with the person politically, and you're like, okay, that's fine, but they keep hammering it in, and especially if they, like, if they talk about how the other side is stupid, or how they're, like, evil, or anything like that, then it totally, I mean, it's hurtful if you don't agree with them. If any of you don't agree with me on my politics, which I haven't really touched on my politics, so hopefully you don't know what I think, but even if you did somehow know, or like had a theory or whatever, and you didn't agree, I would absolutely not think that you're evil. I would absolutely not, you know, every political opinion is absolutely welcome here, and we're all friends, and we all live on the same earth, and, you know, it's absolutely, friendship, in my opinion, is far more important than anything like that. So I really, really hope that, you know, whatever your political opinion is, whatever religion or atheism you subscribe to, whatever your thoughts is, whoever you are, and whatever walk of life you come from, you are absolutely more than welcome, and I care about you and love that you're here just as much as anyone else. So I really, really hope that that is how you feel when you watch this, that you are very much welcome, accepted, and cared for. And I would never base the games I play or the suggestions I heed on politics or anything else. I think it's kind of obvious, or I hope that it's really obvious, despite the story that I told the last episode, that I would never base, you know, how I judge someone on anything so crude and gross as, like, race or gender or anything like that. I would never do that. I hope, again, that that's very obvious. I think that the new thing to kind of go off of, or to kind of be against or for, is politics. I think that everyone kind of picks a side, and then they defend their side like crazy, and they shun the other side like crazy. And I'm just like, not for it, dude. I'm just like, that's gonna be the next thing. The next thing is gonna be like how if you call someone like right wing or left wing, that's gonna be the new derogatory like race terms. I think that's gonna be the words that you can't say like at dinner table or like in polite company. You know what I mean? Am I just rambling at this point? I only got 2 more minutes, and I don't think... Oh my gosh, we're not gonna win! How do I win this? How do I kill I've been killing all these people, and definitely killing is the right thing to do in a war, I thought, but I'm not being rewarded like it's the right thing to do. That's another interesting thing. I was thinking, you know, I have a lot of these obvious, stale thoughts, but sometimes they, like, click in my mind. Do you ever have that? Like, you know something to be true, but then it clicks. Something happens, and it clicks. And then all of a sudden, it's like it's too true. It's super true. Wait. Yeah. 45 kills, man. I don't think that this is my fault that I'm losing. I don't know that this is my fault that I'm losing. But I was thinking the other day about how we always think, like, why am I being punished? What did I do to deserve this? Why am I being rewarded? What did I do to deserve this? But the thing is, if you look at the actions that you're doing, and you think not about punishments or rewards or anything that seems doled out or gifted in return for something, but you think only about the consequences of the thing you're doing. And I was thinking about this mainly because I was thinking about people pleasers. Sometimes I can be a people pleaser. Oh, I'm out of ammo entirely. And it sucks because I feel sometimes, like, I put all this stuff out in the world and I do all these things for other people and then I hardly get stuff in return. But then I think, okay, what are the actual, not rewards or punishments for the way I behave? Put your shield down, bruh. But what are the consequences? And the consequences are people will probably tend to believe that I don't have much of an opinion on, like, you know, whatever it is that I'm doing for someone else, or that it's not that much of an issue. They will probably come to me for stuff like that more often. And lastly, they'll probably be a bit happier. And if I'm okay, if those are the consequences that I want, if the consequences in and of themselves are the reward, or I consider them rewarding consequences, the consequences of that action, then I should continue to do it. But if I don't like those consequences, if the cons outweigh the pros of the consequences of that action, then I need to just stop doing it. And I know that seems, again, really stale, like really, really stale, chewed up bubblegum thought that probably everyone has figured out by now, but I'm, especially by the time they're my age, like 24 years old, but I'm an idiot. And so when I thought that, when I had that realization, it really did, like, whoa, if I don't like the consequences of my actions, then I shouldn't do them. Instead of thinking that there's going to be some kind of, like, divine intervention that will, like, eke out, or not eke out, that's the wrong word. That means to, like, barely scrape by. To dole out the consequences that I'm actually after. And I think that I choose these consequences. I think that I choose to make people happy because I enjoy the natural consequences of that, even if it means that I'm usually the one to kind of help out or do things more for people. I would much rather that because of how much that I've taken in the world. I think that I have definitely put out a net worse than good, and I really, really hate that. And it used to be that I would, like, you know, try to, like, do, like, lame stuff like donate blood or, like, I don't know, just, like, these marginally nice things. There was a point in time, despite my anger and folly that I talked about in the story of the last episode, that I kind of used the population of people who were struggling to find a house or home as a vending machine for morality. And what I mean by that is that I would pay people, I would give out this money and stuff, and then I would feel better about myself, which I don't think is the answer. All right, I got it. I'm not going to stop. It's 32 minutes, but I'm not going to stop. I need to actually win one of these, and I need to figure out how to do it. So destroy the Techno-Union ships. I need to get to a ship fast. Like, fast. P-H-B-B-B-B-B-A-S-T. P-P-P-P-P. Poop, 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 poop. Flush. That was a little early. Okay. Yeah. Get in. Get in. Oh, yeah, up here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, no, you can't, because I can't use my... You can... Yeah, they just filled up. You can see in the upper right corner of the screen if you've got a lot of people in your ship or not. Golly, I can't even, like... Wait, can I zoom in? Oh, whoa! That's freaking awesome. You know, I cried one time because I had a Lego set. I had a lot of Lego tubs that you'd get, like, at the yard sales, like the assorted Lego tubs, and those are the best, I thought. Like, I really, really love just, like, mismatching, hodgepodging. I really just loved mixing in the colors and not really caring about what the color was and just building something for the shape. Now, I always thought that the outcome looked beautiful and spectacular. I loved the way it came out. But one Christmas, one fateful Christmas, my mother and father bought for me an actual Lego set. And it was an AT-AT. I remember it very vividly. I remember the way that, like, some of the panels would have some dots and some not, and the texture it created. I was just all about it. I was super, super all about it. It came with a bunch of little dudes that could sit on things, and, like, it was moving and stuff, and it had moving parts. You could pose the legs, and I loved all of that. I was way, way into it. But what really, like, got me was that it seemed, whether, you know, my parents are really cool. Really, really, I truly believe some of the greatest parents, maybe not even alive, but of all time. I honestly believe that, and I know that I'm biased because they're my parents, but truly, I think that I just truly love who they are. And my mother, and father too, but my mother especially, because she always seemed to be they're both incredibly sweet, but my mother was a lot more, I think, just, I don't know how to explain it. She seemed like a sweeter presence. You know, my dad was really cool and definitely is like my best friend right now of all time. But I said right now of all time, that's kind of an oxymoron. But my mother just has such a sweet soul that she really gets to me, you know, she really cuts deep into my heart with the gooey goodness that she is. And she seemed so proud and impressed, yay, I got one, by the fact that I built it and the way that it looked and, you know, just everything about it. And that, of course, you know, flew me to the moon and back. And then I knocked it over accidentally and broke it. And I felt like I had destroyed something that she loved. And that's happened before, and I'll tell that story next. But it destroyed me. I sobbed. And she was like, oh, it's okay, you can just rebuild it. But like, I think that I explained it, I was very young, that I felt like I had, you know, just been so careless with something that she really, really loved, and that broke my heart. I had a weird issue. But the other time that happened, I think I already talked about it actually, was one of those, you know those things? It's got the liquid inside with a really low boiling point, and you cup it in your hands and it starts to boil and expand, and then it rises up through the I can't show you what the shape looks like, but I can make a noise that sounds like the shape. That's what the shape sounds like in my mind. Okay, so those are all destroyed now. Now I can pop out and come over here, right? I don't know why I picked this guy. I knew that I'd be out of the ship eventually, and I could. It's not like this gun helped me in the ship. I think I just wanted to really quickly get launched. But I had one of the... Oh, I could just put a picture up. Boom. If I found it, then there's the picture right there. If I didn't find it, then I'll just scold myself later on while editing this for promising you that I would show you something that I didn't wind up delivering on. But anyway, I had that thing, and she had given it to me for Christmas, or my dad did. I think it was like something that I got for Christmas, like a toy or birthday. I don't remember. I think it was Christmas. And she was like, oh, I had one of these when I was a kid, and she seemed so excited that I had it. And, you know, again, it's probably just like the parents being like supportive, just like she didn't really care about like how cool the AT-AT was, but she really just wanted us to be supportive and be like, oh wow, you did a great job, you know, that's such a cool thing that you can follow instructions. But this was the same thing. She was like, oh wow, I had one of these when I was a kid and I super loved it. And so in my mind, this thing meant the world to my mother, again, because she like, and also she grabbed it and like held it in her hand to make the water boil up. And she hardly ever like played with toys. She was always there to like hang out and be supportive, but she ever since, like, not like, I didn't play with many toys. Belle did, and I think she played with her, but I was more of like a romp outside kind of kid, or like jump on the trampoline, and she didn't really quite do that. So seeing her like play with my toy was so much for me. It really, like, I don't know, in my mind, again, it just meant the world to her, and she was like, it was her toy, and I really, really loved that, seeing her play with it and be happy with it. And then, same freaking thing, I dropped it, and it shattered. Irreparable damage. And I freaking sobbed again, and it was the same thing. I actually cried about that recently, because I don't think that I might have told her back then, I might have told her back then, you know, why I was crying, but I think that she kind of just thought that I was upset that my toy broke. But I was talking about it more recently, and I just told that same story that I can actually get through now, thank God, without weeping. But I told that same story, and I broke down while freaking telling it. It was so weird, man. I know that I also feel that way about my life, though, that my parents gave me life, and I've not handled it as carefully as I should. As carefully as you would something that your parents hold dear. You know, like drinking some drugs. I won't go into the details, but, you know, I feel like I've kind of been reckless with my life. A life that my parents love and cherish, and that really tears me up sometimes. So I think when I was talking about it, it was because I was going through a weird little thing, and I was trying to find a way to explain how I felt. And so I told that story, and then I think that it was just the combination of, you know, confessing things to your parents, anything like below the surface, anything marginally less than just like, hey, what up? You know, I'm very colloquial with my parents. My dad, you know, we're like, what up, dude, bro? We're very, very colloquial like that. And me and my mom, you know, it's just, I just talk to her, and she talks to me just very, very sweetly and not superficially. It's not like it's fake or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know. We're just very pleasant with each other, all of us. And so there's hardly ever a time for us to like actually have to confess deep things or talk about dark matters, and so anytime that happens, and maybe this is relatable, maybe anyone can relate to this, it always makes you cry. Anytime you talk to your parents, like with somewhat seriousness or somewhat sobriety, it just makes me cry. I don't know why. If anyone feels the same way, please explain why. Maybe if it's not something that everyone feels, if it's something wrong with me, please let me know. I remember one time, though, I always tell my parents that I love them because I do. And I have no problem saying what I feel. I think that sometimes I go the other way and I'm too brutally honest. Like, if I don't love someone, then I feel like it's rude to say that I do. Even though, like, it's totally fine. And people just say, like, love all the time, and it doesn't mean exactly what it means for me. They're just like, I love you, man. And they just mean, like, they really enjoy hanging out with you, and, you know, you mean a lot to them and all that stuff. But love, to me, means you would die for someone. And if I wouldn't die for someone, then I think that it's wrong to tell them that I love them. Or to let on that I love them. Or to not tell them that I don't if they say that they love me. And that's probably really wrong, but the point of the matter is that I am very okay with telling my parents that I love them, and I love my parents very much. Very, 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 very much. You see how that was just a stall to give me some more time to think about the next step of the story. I do that. I get, like, really focused on one step of a story, then I forget all what's about to come. Oh yeah, but this is the rest of the story. So one day, my mother always felt like I had a problem with, oh gosh, what's it called? Vulnerability. Like I wasn't able to be vulnerable because I am sometimes. I don't know. I'm a very angry person, and I think that anger to her is a defense mechanism, when for me, it's more just like a lack of time between neurons firing. It's like I get a stimulus or stimuli, and then it's just like reaction. It just feels like someone dropped the ball and it's rolling down a hill. I'm not choosing to do things, they're just happening. It's just a physical chain reaction. That's what it feels like. And so more so than like a defensive thing, like I've never felt like, oh no, I need to act angry or tough to like get my point across. I have chips on my shoulder, but that just like sets off the chain reaction faster in my mind. It's not that I'm trying to defend myself or like put up a wall. And I think that she believes that I have an issue with vulnerability. And so she made a joke one time. She was like, I bet you can't even tell your dad that you love him. I was just like, I love you, Dad. I tell him that every time we leave, every time I leave, or we part ways, I tell you both that I love you. And she was like, oh yeah. Very funny. I don't know that was as funny hearing it as a story as it was for me to just live it out. Maybe it's because I also wanted to prove to her. It was kind of a proof that I didn't have a vulnerability issue. I don't think I do, at least. I'm very aware that there are lots of problems that I have, probably, that I'm unaware of. A lot of, what do they call it? Like, trees in the eye that I cannot see. But I don't think that's one of them. If I had to enumerate my problems, I wouldn't think that's one of them. Oh yeah, we finally won. We pulled it together in 45 minutes into an episode. So I think one of these battles takes about 15 minutes. So 2 battles an episode is a pretty good thing to shoot for. I'll still always turn on my timer, or I'll always try to remember to turn on my timer. But that really went quite smoothly. Let's kill these last few guys. Are we killing droids? Or, oh no. Hey, I didn't even hit the ground. Didn't have time to hit the ground. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very happy. I'm glad that this turned out a bit better than the last episode. I think it just takes me at least one episode to get into the rhythm of the game, figure out how I'm going to play the game, how I'm going to commentate over the game. And so the first episode of these series will probably always be a little bumpy, but I also need to remember for like the 15th time, don't tell stories that make me feel bad, guilty, or remorseful. That is impossible for me to come back from. It totally bums me out, and I just gotta stop doing it, okay? So help me out with that. Remind me every time. Oh, I don't want to see this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very happy. Bye.